Okay, guys, I just had a theory. Okay, guys, had a theory. A theory about Gorilla Tag. And it has to do with canyons, Metropolis, and city. Well, a few other maps, but still. Okay, come over here to Metropolis. You can clearly tell that the windows are really small. Like by the first sight of like Metropolis, you can just tell like you're supposed to be like a giant or something like that in here. But that's besides the point. Like, look how tiny these things are. Lamp post, yeah, lamp post. I 100% didn't forget the word lamp post. Okay, so that's all that. Okay, so just remember the tiny windows. Now look, come up all the way over here to the glass window in city. You can see that this little thing is clearly right near us. There's like a tiny little gap, but that's beside the point. The windows are still tiny. They're still really tiny. Possibly the same exact size from Metropolis. And also, this is besides the point, but there are shadows. Shadows in the windows. I still see your shadows in my room. But, yeah. Okay. Now, if we go to canyons, this is like a weird theory. I talked about this with my friend Angelo. Okay, so if we come over here, okay, we can see that this is like it's, I don't know exactly what it's supposed to be, but we can clearly tell it's something either run down or is being built, you know? It's either run down or being built, because there's a bunch of those lantern things, like everywhere. So I was thinking, maybe, just hear me out, that thing I'm pointing at, I think that was a house. 3-story house. Or, well, 4 stories, whatever. 1 story, 2 story, 3 story, 3 stories. Maybe this was like a big old hotel or something like that. But do you see what all these have in common? They're all like really small. And also to explain this, we can so we're supposed to walk on top of this, right? But maybe like back in the olden times, I'm guessing, they used to walk like this. They had cars that would go through this, or they just walk, I don't know. But it shrink down because of weathering and erosion. Not to get all scientific, but still. Weathering and erosion. Okay. Yeah, weathering and erosion. Keep that in your mind. So, I don't really know if this video is gonna get out to the public. It might. But do you remember this place? The monkey blocks have been cleaned up and put in the storage for now. You see that? That place was called Attic. And I'm just gonna explain Attic to y'all. It let you, so it was like a Lego thing almost. You could place blocks and then they become really small, and you'd live in it. Pretty nice. I'm really disappointed they had to let it go. Keep thinking of songs. Okay, so if we go in the basement, this. Okay, first of all, I kind of hate this part. I hate this part, but y'all get the gist of it, most likely. You become really small by going to that portal. Then you escape, stay small, and you get a prize. Okay. Okay, so what all these things have to do with each other again? They're all tiny. Grab a water balloon, do this, because I'm bored. Okay. So, they're all like really tiny and stuff. You get my gist? So, talked about this with my friend. And I had something. Like, we had to figure out which one came first to tell what had completely happened. And my friend told me when the game came out, I can't remember exactly what Angelo said. He said, I don't know, something 2013, 2023. No, that's it. Completely incorrect. No, 2023. 23? I don't know. Something like that. But at first, the only maps there were was just Stump and just Stump and Forest. I know Stump isn't really a thing. It's just like the main lobby almost, but still. You know, dude, and also there wasn't a store. So that means the tiny houses weren't there. Tiny little building houses weren't there. And it's just, yeah. My friend told me this would all make sense to him. But it's just, I don't know, does it make sense? I want y'all to tell me if it makes sense and if y'all have anything that y'all think makes more sense y'all want to add. Okay, so I'm guessing the history of Gorilla Tag would be, okay, so we're like getting rid of the fact that, oh, I heard something that scared me a tiny bit, beside the point. We're ignoring the fact that we don't have any legs or anything like that. So we're just gonna ignore that. So what I was thinking is, so at first we just had Forest and Stump. So maybe we originally lived in Forest, and we built the gazebo and the treehouse, so we could just live, you know. Then so that would make the tall gorillas. I'm just gonna call so there's gonna be gorillas and then monkeys. Gorillas are gonna be technically us, like me, yeah. And the monkeys are gonna be the ones that could technically live in these houses, you know, one's in basement and attic. So basically, just yeah. Okay, and then I'm guessing, like, we left to go find, like, the gorillas left to go find new places, but then the monkeys took over. They not took over, but they found where we live, took it over, and just yeah, took it over. We didn't have a house no more, or we didn't have nowhere to live. But then the gorillas, because we are way taller, way stronger, everything. We scared them off or something like that. We took our home back. And that's why the gorillas and monkeys live in different places. Monkeys, gorillas. Got it? And I don't know if it makes sense or if it's really important. It's like the fact that Bonnie and Freddy died together, like in FNAF. That's not really that important, but at least it's something, you know? So, tell me if this makes sense, like, at all. And just, yeah. If you want to add anything, I'll heart it in the comments. If this video gets published, even. And I'll see you guys later. Adios. Salute. Bye. and au revoir.